And we're back with some more Rimworld. And today is a good day. We're collecting lots of plasteel because, well, there's plasteel to be had out on the map. Though we do have an incoming raid we've got to take care of. This is what we've been dealing with in the background. Let's go back onto the world map and see what it looks like. This is... Yeah, let's bring up the map. Okay, we got 3 squads of them. We have tribals all with bows and ranged weaponry there. Over here we got more tribals with bows and ranged weaponry. Why am I thinking that it's also going to be tribals with bows? Yeah, all of them are the same. 198. You know, we could do with some new recruits. We could do with a lot more new recruits, and we have lots of jail cells. How many? We got 1. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6, 7. We have 7 jail cells to put them in, and we have plenty of spare cots. I'm thinking we're going to zap a bunch of these people and let them join our squad. They are going to prepare for a while and then attack, which means we can set up a nice kill box for them. First things first, we want to make sure all these doors are closed. We don't want to let anyone out. We want to keep our animals in, set some control zones, do a bunch of stuff. I'll just take care of that now. I was hoping to get these all packed up before this raid kicked off, but it seems the tribespeople want to move in now. They're not going to hit my traps, unfortunately, but that's fine. They're all going to head in through here and come into our kill box. So, it's time to line our new kill box. As far as I can tell, yeah, they should all be heading down there. All the doors are locked unless they try breaking through them. Nah, we should be fine. Should, probably. This is the shortest route to the bedrooms. They always target the bedrooms. I'm going to summon everyone together and we're going to line this new kill box and see how it works out. Everyone's getting into position. This should be entertaining. Oh, wait, no. I have to zap some of them, don't I? I sent someone over here to grab a gun. Who was it? Crocodile, one of the newer ones. Once they've grabbed a gun, we can maybe see about zapping some of these, though I'd prefer to wait. You know what? This is going to take me a minute. There's a lot of pawns I have to go through and see which ones we want to keep for our squad. You know what? There's too many. I am not looking through that many. I am not looking through that many bios. There's just so many to go through. You're looking through them going, well, there's a fast walker and they're tough, but they don't have shooting. Maybe they have health issues. God knows. Then you've got very neurotic, no thank you. Creepy breathing, psychically dull, too smart. Unfortunately, increases their odds of stuff. Teetotaler, stealth, fast, jealous. Actually, not too bad. What's their health conditions? Nothing. Oh, no. What we'll do is we'll just we'll let a bunch of them die. There's a whole other squad back here that are trailing in, so we've got plenty to choose from, and hopefully some of them at least will survive the early game. And yeah, our killers are still. I mean, our pawns are still showing up. Oh, animals. Yes, I forgot to put the animals in their safe zone again. And just before we kick this off, I think I'm going to check back on the plasteel people and make sure the plasteel people are just about ready to leave. I don't want them getting mental breaks. Never mind, they're still not finished. Though we've got everyone showing up, this should be good. Yeah, we got almost a full roster on board. I left all the close combat people at home. They didn't need to get involved in this mess. So this is going to be... I've never brought this much firepower to bear on one spot. I'm really curious to see what happens. Actually, Vincent, you know what? You can go over there. Maybe you can get an angle. All right, let's speed this up and see what happens. Is it enough firepower? I don't know if it's enough firepower. Some of them are leaking through, just not very well. Okay, tribespeople of the Alliance and Sour breaking and fleeing. Is that it? Are they all done? Is that... Oh, it's 3 separate groups, so one group is broken. Yeah, okay. Before I make the mistake of annihilating all of the rest of them and not leaving any prisoners behind, we want to zap a few good ones, and I need to work smarter and not harder. That's why the numbers mod is here. So I've set it to display enemies only. And then what I did was I added shooting and age to the list just to narrow it down and make it simpler for me to find the ones I'd be interested in. The higher their shooting skill, the faster I can turn them into productive pawns. So we've got Fox Archer here. Fox Archer is not a bad egg at all. Fox Archer has 11 shooting with a burning passion. Yeah, we don't really care about the rest of it. They're an undergrounder, hard worker, and a misogynist. Yeah, well, okay, the misogyny we could do without, but the hard-working undergrounder, hell yeah, we can make it some exceptions for that. What's the name again? IOB Fox. Perfect, we'll just zap them now. We're not going to keep this pawn, but they do have an interesting trait, Tortured Artist. They have a constant mood debuff, but gain a 50% chance to gain a creativity inspiration after a mental break. So they mental break more often, but when they come out of it, they've got a chance to have a creative inspiration. Might be good to almost keep one of those around, keep them borderline and do art, but honestly, the amount of effort and time involved, we're well past that stage in this game. Let's see who else we've got a choice of. Another good candidate, fast learner, jogger, +9 shooting. We can get him into plants and medical. We'll skill him up to 10 shooting, which is the standard for our colony, and they'll be best they can do. We can throw him into cleaning or something. Yeah, I think we'll give them a zap and see how it works out. All right, I think I zapped the right one, or, well, we are about to zap the right one. There we go. They're down. Hopefully we got the right one there. Now, let's get one more. I'd like to have just the numbers because if we get one more, we're guaranteed that we'll have the 40 colonists we're aiming for. Say hello to Breximos Mole. +10 shooting, +14 melee, a psychopath, and steadfast. So they won't break and they don't care about corpses. Perfect. Well, they don't care about any of the nasty stuff we might get up to. They will be perfectly useful for us, and they're pretty close to the edge, so we can go zap them now and grab them quickly. That should be enough. Did they get zapped? Ah, they're on fire. God damn it. How many people am I going to set on fire today with that? The odds are like 30%, but somehow we've managed to hit them pretty bad. What's the burn? 40% brain damage. Well, yeah, so I just burned 3 psychic shock lances for 1 prisoner. You know what? I don't care. I'm going to take the 1 prisoner and whatever ones we find lying around spare. I've called in the rest of the people to start picking up the bodies. Oh my god, that is a meat grinder. The bodies are just zapping through walls because they're dying so quickly. Yeah, I think this Killbox is going to be a 100% success. That worked out really disturbingly well. Okay, let's immediately start grabbing prisoners and bringing them back. Honestly, there's not a lot of bodies left. You know what? Some of those look like they have some decent organs, and a few of my people are missing some. Everyone's grabbing a quick snack after that. I've set up a storage area here. We're going to incinerate all the corpses in the middle. We'll see how that works out. A bunch of them, though, will get dragged over here so that our huskies can have some food to keep them going through these nice cold months. I'm also using all the hay we've got to feed our donkeys. But since we've cut down and gotten rid of all the... there's a bunch of huskies that are going to have to be trimmed. But since we've cut down to using donkeys are much more efficient food-wise. They can carry just as much as the muffalo could. And they're way faster. Our actual above-ground caravans are moving at a much faster clip because we're using the new donkeys. I'm quite impressed with them. I tried using the... Digtastic, what are you doing? Capture that guy, please. Yep, I want to capture everyone I can because, well, they're all organ bags, effectively, and I need as many of them as I can get my paws on right now. I haven't even managed to clean this up yet, and we've got a too deep infestation going on. That's what I get from mining jade over here. I was just decided to mine out this jade, even though I've been kind of avoiding building up our wealth. I want to get my hands on a statue. You get out of there right now. I'm going to pull a small team over here. They should get torn up by the turrets. They have to go out through here, and I'm pretty sure some of them will spawn on the opposite side. You know what? Let's maybe stick a few people in the killboxy area, and we can probably squeeze off a few shots before we have to run away. Never mind, they're going to take down my moisture thingy first. Oh well. At least it's keeping them nice and compacted so we can shoot them to death. Ooh. Might want to be time to run. And it looks like normal Randy is back. We've got a high psychic drone going on right now. That's going to be unpleasant. All the males are not going to like that. I'm doing a little bit of corpse disposal over here. I'm letting the bows and stuff die. Most of that stuff is just pointless. It just takes up storage space. Actually, you know what? Let's not cart out that steel. It helps slow down people walking through there. Let's skip this forward a bit. As for the quest we're going on, the one to get the resurrection mech serums, I have queued up 2 EMP grenades there left. We've got 1 EMP grenade there left and 1 EMP grenade there left. Soon we'll have enough EMP grenades to go grab that the resurrection mech serums. Randy's not stopping me from collecting on this quest, so he's given us another quick 2 deep infestation. I'm going to pull 11 people into it. We're going to murder them all, and then we're going to get on with our day. And animals every time. Don't kill my donkey. Don't kill my donkey. I like those donkeys. They're very useful. Okay, I think we can draw their attention quite quickly. Yeah, stop chasing the donkey and chase the people who are shooting at you. That's our caravan on the way to complete the quest to get our hands on some resurrection serums. I really want this done. The voting... Actually, no. I'll get to the voting of who we're bringing back once we get them returned. Oh, animals. Have I let my animals out? No, I've still got them in the safe zone. For the time being, we are just improving weaponry. Everyone is pretty much equipped with a charge rifle now. pretty much everyone has a charge rifle or a minigun. Dazed penguin. Why? Psychite addiction withdrawal, and oh, that's a prisoner. Oh, never mind. Well, that's fine. You can go through that. Which reminds me, I need to put together a caravan to go and get us some organs. Last I checked, we are missing 4 lungs and 2 kidneys from this colony. So we need to get our hands on some more. Oh, and also I found a plasteel vein over here, which we're going to go and ruthlessly mine. The more plasteel we can get our hands on, the better. And I need to put together another plasteel caravan. But I'm doing that with this one. This is going to double as a plasteel caravan when it gets there. Oh, prison break. Owl. Owl is going to do a prison break. Is that the one I'm trying to keep? Yeah, I'm actually trying to recruit that one. The recruitment has went pretty bad this round. Reason being, let's say Fox here, one of the ones we really wanted, undergrounder, hard worker, misogynist. Yeah, they've got 40% brain damage, which reduces all of their functionality by 40%. They move 40% slower, they work, they shoot, everything is 40% worse. This one over here was supposed to be the one that I zapped that was a good one, but instead I zapped the wrong one. And then there's Mole, who was the other good one I really wanted. It was a psychopath, steadfast, had good shooting and all that. But yeah, they've also got 40% brain damage from the psychic shock glance. So instead, we're just going to keep Owl, who is not terrible. They're a fast learner. That's pretty much all they've got going for them, and hopefully we can train them up in shooting pretty quick. So let's see if we accidentally kill them right now when they make their jailbreak. Yeah, this will probably not go well for them. You're going to get attacked, double teamed from both sides. That's just... yeah, nope. You better not land any hits. Perfect. Hopefully we didn't damage them too badly. We do want to recruit them at some point or another. In the meantime, it's time to crank up bionic production. Since we're about to go on our stompy around the map time, let's make sure everyone's bionic up to the gills, shall we? Caravan has arrived. Let's fulfill the trade deal. Give EMP grenades? Yes, certainly. Quest completed. Then if we go back home, we should have received... wait, where is it? We should have received some new stuff. Is it transport potted back over? Damn it, where is it? It was actually given to the caravan. Damn it, I thought that was going to get drop potted back. We have to wait until we can get their resurrection on. And I'm not going to count any of my chickens before they're hatched. We're going to wait until they get back before we decide. I don't want anything interfering with that. A 2 deep infestation, a berserk, a high psychic drone, and another 2 deep infestation and a raid. That's all we've experienced in the last 9 days. Or less than 9 days, actually, while we got a lot of this done. Anyway, let's move this along and bring our caravan back home. The Resurrector mech serum has arrived with the caravan. May's just dropped them off there now. First off, we're going to resurrect Dogsbody. And then second on the list, the one that won by massive vote, Barracuda. Barracuda died defending the colony. It turns out there was a lot of hate for Dame Wasp. There was a bit of a mixed reaction there. Dame Wasp was like, nah, she broke a few hearts there, I think. So. Yeah, a few people were not too happy with that. But we're going to give these a shot. Now, one thing, the bodies have been well preserved. So, dead for 5 years, but they're still fresh because they were frozen. Now, there's a thing here. Missing body parts, 52%. Oh my god. There's a bit of an odd thing going on here. When I resurrect them, they may potentially have a fatal psychosis thing, depending on how well preserved the body is. The worse preserved the body is, the higher the chance that they'll have this horrible summoning or psychosis. And I think I've kept this at minus 20 degrees most of the time. But there has been instances, for example, when the whole center of the base burned down, they'd go up to about 100 degrees in here. So there was probably a day or so. There's chances. But we do have some healer mech serums lying around the place. But first off, let's resurrect Dogsbody here and see how they're doing. Oh, but before that, one last thing. Where is it? We have a pet, Pagan the Husky. They were bonded to Dogsbody. I wonder if that could be fixed when we bring Dogsbody back. I'm going to have Nails here perform the procedure. I've never done one of these before. Let's see what happens. And Dogsbody's back? Kidding me, that is... Alright, they've still got a mangle scar. Oh my god, they've got brain damage. Right, they've got a mangle scar from an LMG. That was not healed by it. They've also got resurrection sickness. We should... I don't know if we've got enough... Yeah, we got to fix the brain damage. That's... Damn it! Damn it. We'll see about that in a minute. Who's next up? Okay, liver was destroyed. That's what... Oh, yeah. The Barracuda, I don't know if anyone recalls, but they were actually rescued. They were they were a prisoner belonging to one of the tribal sides, and we bought them off the tribal side, then equipped them with weapons, and immediately turned around and killed the people that had just sold her from slavery. I thought was kind of nice. She died defending the colony by taking a lancer shot right to the liver. Right, well, let's get those into hospital. Hopefully they've got... Yeah, we're going to have to expend some of our healing serums on Dogsbody here to make sure that their brain is back to normal. Otherwise, they just will not be any use to us. Our two newest repeat colonists are still suffering from resurrection sickness, but they should hopefully be over that in a bit. Once the resurrection sickness is gone, I'm going to dose Dogsbody with some healer mech serums. We've got 3 healer mech serums on site. Hopefully it won't heal his torso scab first. I would prefer it... Well, her torso scab first. Ooh. Quest has become active. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh. Yeah, well, we're going for that one. God damn it. Okay. Yes, let's have a look-see. The item stash is all the way over here, but that's not too far by drop pod. Yeah, I think we kind of have to go for this. Another Resurrector mech serum. That's just... We cannot turn that down. We get to bring someone else back. Who's left in the crypts? Yeah, that's Otter. Well, wait, no, that's not Otter. Contains Felix. There's Felix, Dame Wasp, Alligator. Alligator... Oh, if I recall, Alligator was the one that died in that room fighting a... Oh, damn it. They were fighting a centipede. How did Hippo go? Oh, yeah, Hippo ran out in front of a bunch of guns and got shot. Hurtle and Roth Kelly, they both died fighting off Scythers when we got hit by that 80 Scyther raid on the front line. Yeah, and my bad management of that left them on the front line to get sliced down. Dame Wasp, how did she go? I think she went on a psychotic break and wandered off into gunfire and got shot. And then there's Felix. God, I can't even remember how Felix died. How bad is that? If anyone remembers how Felix died, please put it in the comments just so we know. That's I feel bad that I don't remember how some of the pawns died. There's even pawns that never got into graves, like, who was it? Rambo, Stark, McKay. All of those died out in the field, and they never got to get his tomb. Oh well. It takes a very long time for this resurrection sickness to wear off. In the meantime, we're going out to get more plasteel to produce more weapons and armor. Well, armor at this point, we have just got nothing but charge rifles and miniguns. I think we're pretty good. Let's go take care of this, shall we? I have been advised you can get minor attacks from animals, or you can get ambushed, so there is multiple things that can happen to you while you're doing this, but we seem to be okay. We got all the way to the center without issue. Dogsbody is back up and about. True, they're back up and about at about 50% of the speed of a normal pawn because of the massive, massive brain damage, but the first thing I'm going to get them to do is put on some marine armor. Legendary marine armor. We're going to try and cut down on them, ending up dead again. Once they're in that, we're going straight over to the healer mech serum. And depending on what conditions they have, we might heal up this brain, or we might heal something random in the background. Let's try and find out, shall we? Come on. Go grab that healer mech serum. I know you're a bit slow, buddy. What you doing? And... it's gone. The brain damage is gone. They're back to normal. Yes! 2 Architect arms, 2 Architect legs, and back to crafting like a boss. Yeah, Dogsbody's back on board. Let's get them a helmet right about now. We just got a new recruit in Owl. That one we've been looking for a short while. They were tribal, so they came over to our side pretty quick. That brings us to 40 pawns. Exactly 40, so we've hit it. I don't care. It's done. We've hit... Officially, that's... I'm just going to call that mega basing and done. We're going to have to start going across the world now and stomping all the pirates. Probably send down a squad, 2 squads of 8 in different directions to start stomping through them. Say 1 coming down through here, going through that area, and another going the other direction. But we're going to need to equip them with marine armor and make sure they're well equipped with everything else. Weapons-wise, yeah, we got a lot of charge rifles. I think I'm going to mix it with, say, a squad of 8, 4 charge rifles, 4 miniguns, let them loose. And we'll see how that squad works out. If they do okay, that's great. Oh, and Dogsbody still does not have a helmet because we're still waiting on that to be produced. You know what? We're going to have to queue up another helmet, aren't we? Because one of them will not have a helmet. Well, because the new person's going to want a helmet too. Oh, well, another helmet coming up, another charge rifle coming up. Which means we're going to need to get more plasteel. And we're also going to need to get that resurrection serum. Oh, nails. Seriously? Point blank? Yeah, you know what? You got this. Oh, clutch, Tom. Clutch. for that shooting an animal in the back, we're still going to give you the Tom Hardy because, you know, that was helping out one of the other colonists. So we have a name for them at least. We've gotten so many colonists, I can't even keep track of them all and give them all, you know, give them all names that I can recall and remember all the things they've achieved. It's just there's too many of them. Plus, we've lost about 10 colonists along the way as it is. Now, for the next stage, we are going to be loading up our drop pods and sending them out on that quest. We're going to drop 8 pawns right down on top of that sucker. I don't care what's in there. If we get ambushed, we're going to kill everything that ambushes us. Food binge, yeah, Kai, go for it. But first, I just want to make sure everyone's got a marine helmet and everyone's fully armed up. Once that's good to go, we'll launch the lot of them. Oh, and in case you'd forgotten, this is Dogsbody's stats. Yeah, that is just ridiculous. 15 shooting, 11 melee, 12 construction, 12 cooking, 17 crafting, and 15 medical. They are just a jack of all trades. God, that was why it was so brutal when they went down. Oh well, they're back, and they don't seem to have developed any sickness from being brought back from the dead, which is good. Also, wait, that's the wrong one. Barracuda here has a 19 in cooking. Yeah, I'd forgotten how good of a cook they were. They were one of our best cooks when they went down. That was a big loss, but everything else they're pretty good with. Transhumanist, quick sleeper, and fast learner means they just never have mental breaks. We've given them, or they won't have mental breaks, especially once we add on a few more bionic parts to them. And the colony has progressed a long way since Barracuda was last involved. Anyway, let's skip it forward a bit. And Randy is definitely back. He sent us a defoliator ship. Kill all plants in a expanding circle. Poison ship, effectively. I think they've just renamed it to the defoliator. 18 centipedes. Still not as bad as before. Yeah, Randy's definitely eased off 3 pikemen. And I think a few of them have already died. They hit... yeah, I think I had a few mines in here, and now they seem to have triggered a few of them. That would explain why the ship is half dead already. And some of these lancers and centipedes have taken some damage. Wow, that pikeman is, yeah, pretty hurt. Plan is the same as normal. Bring everyone back inside. Man the mortars, shell it into oblivion, and then we want to lure it around to our bigger killbox this time round. We've got a nice wider spread, we've got more turrets, and we've got some plasteel reinforced wall chunks to make sure that we can hopefully keep it intact long enough to do even more damage to them. Though I might want to move those forward a bit. No, we'll worry about that in a minute. We're going to get everyone back inside, animals the lot, and yeah, mortar them. Alright, let's start this off with a good mortaring, shall we? We'll see if that can't convince them to come attack us. 2 of them came over here and almost went into the killbox, but they retreated, thankfully, before they got into the center. Well, we took out the ship. Now where are they going to go? I opened this door over here. How far? I opened this door over here so that the centipedes could get in and out, or the ones that were in here could get out, and I think they're going to go all the way around to the bottom. Yeah, it looks like it. Though some of them are running around a bit confused. I'd like to get a few more rounds off on those, but I really just don't... Hitting those things while they're moving is almost impossible. I think we're just going to have to stack the killbox and massacre everything that comes in. I've made sure to equip a whole bunch of them with miniguns, because, of course we have. Miniguns are just so useful. We'll get everyone down there and we'll get ready for a nice big killbox. Oh, though I have no drugs down here or anything to help keep them happy. Yeah, I gotta do in a new area down here, don't I? Now let's see how our new killbox works against these lancers. Well, we haven't destroyed the walls just yet, but... Jesus. Okay, so it works pretty good against a small amount of lancers. Unfortunately, minor break risks abound, so that's not great. We've also got a long way before the rest of these all make it in. What are some... Where are you going? Oh, I think there was a dog over here earlier. I sent them all back to the assigned zone, but one of them decided to go for a wander. I think we got everyone set up to where they need to be. Maybe we'll stick Maid somewhere in the back. You know what? We can go over there. Here's a major break risk. Arrow, why are you a major break risk? What you make? Oh, you missed out on food. You know what? Go grab some food, buddy. You can come back later. We'll have Vincent here take over your position. I think I'm going to put another row of barricades right there so we can put some frontline ablative pawns just at the front, just in case anyone does type to target our people. And yeah, these are coming in nice and spread apart. The only thing that's a downside right now is the amount of people who are not very happy with the way things are. That's probably due to, tiredness, time of day. And... Jesus. Yeah, you don't want to stand there, buddy. That's a bad place. And now we get to see how centipedes fare. Oof, that's not very good. Now people have put themselves out. Extra. Up. Nope. Petra, get back into cover. Good job, buddy. Good job. Yeah, the walls did not last nearly long enough. Oh, there's some people on fire again. None of you run it. Nope, no. Hold on, I'm going to have to micromanage this a bit. My god, we're just evaporating the walls. There's just too much firepower. I need to thicken up the walls or do some minor modifications here. But the amount of firepower we're throwing down range is ludicrous. We're just smashing them to bits. Nope. There's a few people who have come to put out fires. We can tell them to get around to that later. God damn, how many are left? Okay, there's only a small contingent left in the Killbox area, and then there's a few more up there, 2 more centipedes. We can dispatch 2 people to take care of that. We'll just dispose of these last 3, and then we'll let everyone back to work. Okay, everyone's starting to have mental breaks. I think it's time we let them all go back to work. There's still a few left around, like that pikeman, but hopefully the pikeman should get taken care of by any of the turrets that are left in there. Oh, that's the theory. Come on, people. Hurry up and go back to work. There's quite a lot of unhappy people wandering around and some people that need medical attention, but this should hopefully be fine. Oh my god, Salamander, what a boss. They just turned around and went, yep, time to go mining. They're not even that unhappy. Oh, they did eat some raw food. That's probably not helping them out. We'll get everyone to get some beer and a few drinks into them and they'll be fine. Or maybe it won't be fine, because Randy has decided that it's time for a mechanoid raid again. A group of mechanoids from a mechanoid hive has dropped in right on top of you. They're attacking immediately. And I can see a bunch of shadows here. Are they about to land in my killbox? That's going to be very inconvenient. Yeah, the reason that's going to be inconvenient is if they land in the killbox, I can't man it while, you know, it's full of mechanoids. I think what I have to do is force them around this way. If I can get them to come this direction, then what we can do is we can get them into our other killbox. That'll give us a bit of time to prepare. And I'm open those as well. That'll give us time to prepare, let everyone recover from what they've gone through, and then, yeah, smash them in there. Hopefully. That depends on how many mechanoids there is landing. But I got to do a bunch of prep work and make sure there's no one left in this area to draw attention to. So many turrets in here. You know, I don't care. They'll probably come in here and kill some turrets. But so long as the rest of them go all the way back around, that should give us time for everyone to get some food and nap in. And, oh, god damn it, alligator got dug up. Where's alligator? Someone went on a corpse obsession spree, so they dug up a corpse. Wow. Well, that's really going to make our prisoner feel so much more welcome. Well, and they're also going through psychite withdrawal. Damn, observed a rotting corpse. My friend died. A bunch of other stuff. And is that missing body parts fresh, not refrigerated, spoils in 15 hours? Okay, we need to get you back into a fridge. Okay, the plan. These 2 pawns are getting the hell out of Dodge and going this direction. Once they're through that door, we lock it behind them and make sure no one can exit. All the rest of the doors all the way around the edge of the map have been sealed, as in no one can get in or out. This has also been sealed, this has also been sealed, so the pawn should be trapped inside of this area. We're also going to leave the animals in storage for now. Once they're through that door and we close it and lock it, that should mean that the shortest route to the bedrooms will be the other direction, which is through the killbox. Though, maybe not. There's a bedroom I built here, which I may come back to now bite me in the ass. We'll have to see. But let's see what's going to land in the killbox. What's going to land? What's going to land? Okay. And now we will lock you. Okay, that's not the worst. 8 centipedes, bunch of lancers. You know what? Kill everything. Kill everything that's in there. That's fine. You 2 can go back to work, grab food or whatever you got to do. That unfortunately is going to mince my killbox down here, but we can live with that. So long as they, when they're finished, they go the long way around, we're good. Oh, and we can stop killing all of those. I've also learned that if you just left-click that, hold down Shift and left-click, you can select all the animals to be exterminated. Though if anyone knows a mod that allows you to auto-hunt all new animals that show up in the map, that would be great, because it's really annoying to have to go around clicking that all the time. This kind of worked, except for this one annoying centipede, which is trashing all of my pod launchers, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. The rest of them seem to be slowly migrating through the killbox, and they've now spread out a nice long way through our new killbox to the old killbox. I'm really glad I have 2 killboxes. This gave me time to get everyone together, and I'm still not bringing everyone forward. This is a very small raid, so I'm not going to overreact to this, and I'm going to let people get the rest they need and get meals and things in. I'm only summoning people who actually have decent morale. And that should be the end of that. Now, I got to keep an eye out because people will come to try and repair things and put out fires. So I'm going to be doing this pretty slowly, unfortunately. But I'll skip this forward because this should not be a risk. Hopefully. This is a 100% hit point centipede. As you can see, it doesn't last very long when you have this many charge rifles. Also, the miniguns probably help a little bit as well. What are you doing? Cleaning? Yep, cleaning is fine. Just don't get in. Just don't enter the kill box, okay? I'm having to keep an eye on people coming in here to clean things up and repair stuff. Last centipede coming in. I've only left a small little force to take care of it. It shouldn't really be a big issue. Well, they could luckily get a headshot and kill something, but that's a dead one. That is the last of that done. Jesus. Okay, now we can let everyone out. I've just removed all the X's, so everyone can now get back around their daily duties, and we can go about cleaning up the place. I don't even care that much about I used to love getting these for the plasteel, but now that we can get the plasteel out on the map, and the amount of steel we're mining out on getting from the subterranean drills, these drills here, just you can get so much steel with them. I don't really need the mechanoids. In fact, they're just more of an annoyance to take care of, and I'll kill them any way I can. So this whole thing did teach me one thing. This is not a path. No one can go through here. That actually blocks it. So I ended up with 2 of my pawns stuck over here, and I'm going to have to put in a little door here as an emergency exit for next time around when that happens. Just the little things you learn when the game plays on. I think we're going to cut that out there for the day. We've got plenty of footage. At the same time, I think we did well. Barring, was it Global? Global ended up getting a catatonic breakdown, but that was more due to some mental breaks. I think what we learned from here is I should have another section over here very similar to this one over here with a dining area, some food, drugs, that kind of stuff to keep everyone happy when they're in an extended killing session like that. And I should probably point out a few things. I've been shamelessly stealing a bunch of suggestions from the comments. It's wonderful, but Fairy Big Gaming was the one who suggested I place a few drugs near the Killbox to keep them happy at long fights, which is why I'm putting Psych IT and a few other bits and bobs here just for emergency perk-me-ups. I'm going to do something similar down the other side, but that's for the next episode. And it was Dear Schwertzer that gave me the idea to to make this all one big incendiary box. So I've walled this in at the back, and I've stuck some incendiary IED traps in here. If there's another bug infestation that spawns in here, well, it turns out this is a sealed room now because I've put in doors here, and if they do spawn, they'll set off the incendiary devices, set things on fire, and they should hopefully incinerate themselves. They're effectively a bow that ties themselves. Thanks for that, Der Schwarzer. And then Stretch 27. They suggested that I put in a few EMP grenades in the storage locker area right beside, so that if I do forget to bring EMP grenades with me, they're nice and close by. Smart plan, Stretch. Good idea. Also, they were the one that suggested to have a look at the inscriptions on the tombs, which is how they ended up in the credits. I think I'm just going to leave the inscriptions from the tombs in the credits because I kind of like it there. It's a reminder of all the people all the pawns that gave their lives to get the colony to where it is today. Penguin Fruity had a great suggestion to use just the resurrection mech serum on Dogsbody and then save the second resurrection mech serum for any of our core crew that I don't want anything happening to. Like if Digtastic, Dogsbody, Anita, Kai, Grasshopper, Sir White, if any of those died right now, I would be very annoyed. But if we kept a resurrection mech serum around, it might be an idea just so that, we can keep them going. However, I almost don't like that because I feel like the pawns that did give their lives defending the colony should get another second chance. I shouldn't be just holding out for my favorites, you know what I mean? But we do have that quest to do. The one that is, where is it? Stash of Fortunes. The one with the Resurrector mech serum. We have 18 days to do it, and we're definitely doing it. Unless we keep getting hammered by raids and have no choice, we're definitely getting that Resurrector mech serum, and we're bringing it back. So just let me know in the comments if you'd like us to resurrect one of the fallen, or we should keep it just in case one of our preferred pawns goes down in the future raids that are coming up. Yes, we still have to finish this off. Once this is finished off and we've got everyone equipped and armored up, we're sending out an 8-person kill squad, probably down to, I'm going to say over here. Yeah, over here. And then we're going to wander around. They'll be well out of range of drop pods, so they'll need to carry everything they need with them, which is a good thing we stockpiled an absolutely gargantuan amount of survival meals. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and good luck.